Hello and welcome to the Doodle&Flea Knits podcast. My name is Erin, and this is my space where I talk about all things knitting and any other crafty shenanigans that I might be getting into. You can find me on Instagram as Doodle&Flea Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as The Thready Bear. Both of those will be linked down below, so you can go ahead and look up anything or see some more pictures if you so choose. Today is episode 3. It is a mid-month mini episode, so try saying that 5 times fast. It is March 17th, and since I come from a pretty strong Irish Catholic heritage, I want to wish everybody a very happy St. Patrick's Day. I have my green on, so you are not allowed to pinch me today. This is actually a hand-knit sweater. It is the Cinnabar sweater by Rachel Ramio. And I'm actually going to be talking about Miss Ramio a little bit today. She is also known as Maven Crafted, and I was very fortunate to be able to test her new beanie, test knit her new beanie pattern, and that is the Park Place beanie. It is a relaxed fit beanie, very squishy, I imagine very warm. There's some ribbing on it, and look at this absolutely adorable picot edge. I swear, this picot edge showed up like magic. I was trying to figure out where the picot edge came in. I've never done one before, so I'm reading through the pattern, and I figured it was like the cast on edge. No, it just like shows up magically. So this is like a magic hat pattern, but it frames the face beautifully. This is a fisherman's rib, so it is not brioche. So if you're intimidated by brioche, this is an excellent alternative. A lot of people think that the fisherman's rib is a little bit easier, and it pretty much gives you the exact same look. I think there's going to be some rustling. I have a brioche pattern that's sitting in timeout right now. So here. So this is traditional brioche, and this is the fisherman's rib. So they pretty much look exactly the same, at least to me. But a lot of people think that the fisherman's easier, and they find it easier to tink back if you make a mistake. So if you are afraid of brioche and are intimidated to try, don't let this this beanie is still accessible to you because it is fisherman's rib, not brioche. So my sample, I knit the smallest size with a 18-inch circumference. It is for Doodle. This orange color 1 is Knit Pick Swish worsted in their allspice colorway. And color 2 is Lion Brand's Touch of Alpaca in goldenrod. So I don't know if I mentioned, they are both worsted weight yarn, so this does work up relatively quickly. Very squishy, heavy yarn. I knit my sample on US size 8, 5 millimeters on my trusty ChowGoo interchangeables. Red lace, gotta love it. And yeah, I really didn't have any issues. It fits great. This is actually for Doodle. So I have this printed out for my physical project pages. That's how it fits on her. I mean, it's obviously pretty big, but I'm getting some major like 70s vibes, and I love it. But so it's the 18-inch circumference, which is the smallest size. I do not have an 18-inch head. But it fits me, like, it's not too tight or anything. I mean, you could see it's stretching around there, but like it's not cutting off circulation. I don't think I'd get a headache. But yeah, here's how it fits on an adult sized head, since you got to see how Doodle looks in it. But yeah, it's really comfy, very squishy. I mean, I might steal this from her once she grows out of it. And I used pretty much an entire ball of the Knit Pick Swish. You need, for color 1, which is the band size, excuse me, you need 90 to 110 yards. And for color 2, which would be the yellow, you need 50 to 70 yards. And this is all that I had left of Knit Picks of the Swish colorway. And that does have 110 yards in a ball. And I know I used like a full brand new ball. So I used pretty much the whole thing. Flea's down here by me. And of course she was sleeping the whole time I was preparing. So, I mean, I would definitely recommend the Swish. I think it's soft enough to be like up against your face. And I mean, I'm a big Knit Picks fan, so I would definitely recommend this pattern if you have some Knit Picks Swish worsted hanging out in your stash. It'll only take, well, if you have 2 under 2 like me, it takes you a week to do it. But if you don't really have anything else to do, I don't see, I mean, I know I did like this brim, and I did the brim, which is a double brim, and maybe like up to here on the ribbing, like in one day. So I bet if you really wanted to, you could do this in a day, or at least 2. But yeah, so I highly recommend it. I will put where you could find it down below. You can visit my project page if you want to get a little bit more information or see some of the other test knitters. There's some really adorable versions out there. You know, and I think I want to knit this again. I think I want to try it in a fingering weight, because I don't wear a lot of hats, and definitely not like a hat this thick. So I think a fingering weight with maybe like mohair held where the color 2 would be. I think that might be cute. I might try it. I have so many things I want to knit. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys this great new hat. And definitely recommend it, even for beginners. It's cute. It looks a little bit more complicated. And, I mean, the squish factor is awesome. And it's just super comfy. And, yeah, highly recommend it. Go out, get a copy of it, knit it up, tag me, show me what you are working on. And show me that you like it. So, well, thank you for joining me on this mini episode and watching me rant about this new design. But I was really excited about it, so I wanted to show all you, and hopefully you guys are just as excited by it. Rachel has some amazing patterns. She has this whole like Cinnabar, Cinna family line. So if this ribbed beanie, the Park Place beanie, again, I don't think I've said it enough. Like, that sounded sarcastic, but I mean it. So like if this is not your thing, I mean, she has a cardigan, like a crochet Cinna look thing. Kids Cinnabars, like so many Cinna stuff. She has some adorable stuff, and a lot of her things do work up in worsted or DK, so they are relatively quick to knit. So even if this is not for you, go ahead and check out Maven Crafted, Rachel Ramio's designs. She's a fabulous designer, knitter, crocheter. She has some project keepers, so definitely check her out. And thank you guys for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, Erin Cobra, and all of that. I'll see you next time.